Today we are diving into the world of Leo, the Zodiac's most radiant powerhouse. Ruled by the sun, Leo is all about self-confidence, self-expression, and a strong presence that is so difficult to ignore. It's a fixed fire sign, which means it brings a steady, passionate, and determined energy. Leo isn't just about making an impact, but sustaining it. Now, even if you don't have any personal planets in Leo, so maybe you don't have Sun, or you don't have the Moon, or Mars, or Venus in Leo, Leo still forms part of your zodiac belt. So it's one of your 12 houses. Maybe it influences your first house, your persona. Maybe it influences your third house, so it's your communication and your short distance travels. Maybe it even influences your relationships or your career, but it's somewhere in your chart. And that's why it is so important to understand the powerhouse of the sign. And that's exactly what we're going to explore in today's video. So in today's episode, we'll break down Leo's personality, the meaning behind its glyph or its sign, its modality, its element, and its ruler, which is, of course, the sun. And, of course, how Leo expresses itself through all 12 of the zodiac houses. So whether you are a Leo or whether you just want to understand this warm-hearted sign better, stick around. There's a lot more to Leo than just confidence and charisma. And here we're going to unpack absolutely all of it. Hi, I'm Lisa Schneider, a tropical Western astrologer. I use the whole sign house system to delineate all of my readings, and I would love to have you subscribe to the channel. So if you like this kind of content, subscribe below and you'll get weekly and monthly reminders when new content has been released. So the sun rules Leo, and its energy is all about confidence, perseverance, and self-expression. So just like the sun keeps shining every day, Leo's energy is all about pushing through the challenges and staying true to who they are. So even when things get tough, Leos have a way of keeping the head up and moving forward, knowing deep down they're meant to stand out. The sun also represents purpose and identity. And for Leo, life isn't just about getting by. It's about living with passion and expressing themselves to the greatest and, of course, enjoying life. That's why so many Leos are drawn to creative fields like leadership roles or anything that puts them in the spotlight and lets them be seen. The sun is at the heart of Leo's energy, symbolizing vitality and individuality. It's what makes each of them so unique. Unlike the moon, which changes all the time, the sun is steady, rising and setting like absolute clockwork. And that's similar to Leo's fixed fire energy, strong, steady, and always absolutely present. The sun is the center of the solar system, and in the same way, Leo often finds themselves naturally drawing people in. It's not just about being in the spotlight. Leo's connection to the sun is really about being true to themselves. They want to inspire others to do the same as well. The sun also represents creativity and leadership, which is why Leo thrives when they have a goal and a purpose or something to put their heart into. Their energy isn't just about control, it's about lifting others up and making things happen. The sun in Leo reminds us to be ourselves, stand tall, and share who we are with the world. Leo's personality is bold, outgoing, and full of energy. As a fire sign, they bring passion and enthusiasm to absolutely everything that they do. They're ruled by the sun, so naturally they stand out and have a way of drawing people in. They carry themselves with absolute confidence and aren't afraid to take up space. They know who they are, and they encourage others to do exactly the same. Leo's energy is all about self-expression, creativity, and living life to the fullest. They don't hold back when it comes to their passions, and they have a strong presence wherever they go. One of Leo's strongest traits is their generosity. They love making people feel valued, whether that's through encouragement, support, thoughtful gestures. They give their time and energy freely, but they also like to know that their efforts are appreciated. Recognition matters to Leo, not because they need the constant praise, but because they put their heart into absolutely everything they do and they want it to be seen. When they feel appreciated, they shine even brighter. Leos are the natural leaders and creators. They have big ideas, a love for self-expression, and a way of bringing absolutely everyone together. Whether they're organizing, performing, or leading, they add a warmth and excitement to absolutely any situation. And because Leos like to shine so bright, they do not like it when they are ignored, as it makes them feel undervalued. But at their best, Leos are strong, supportive, and absolutely full of the kind of person who brings energy to wherever they go and inspire others to do exactly the same. So, if you are a Leo or have a Leo in your life, comment below and let me know how this energy shines through in your life. Leo is a fixed fire sign, which gives it a really interesting mix of energies. Fire signs are known for being creative, passionate, and action-driven. They definitely don't sit around waiting for things to happen. They make things happen. But not all fire signs express their energy in exactly the same way. For example, Aries is a cardinal fire sign, which means they're all about starting things, jumping into action, and figuring things out as they go. Sagittarius, on the other hand, is a mutable fire, which makes them more flexible and adventurous and always looking for the next big thing. But Leo is a fixed fire sign, and that gives them a completely different approach to life. Leo's fire is steady and strong and absolutely consistent. It's not about quick bursts of energy or moving from one thing to the next. It's all about commitment and proper follow through. When a Leo is passionate about something, they give it their absolute all. They don't just start projects, they see them through. They're the type of person to stick to their vision, even when others doubt them. And it's that very determination is what makes them so powerful. It's why they're often seen as leaders, creators, and people who inspire others to keep things going. But at the same time, being a fixed sign also means that Leo can be a little bit on the stubborn side. Once they've made up their mind, it's not easy to change it. They trust themselves and stick to their instinct, and they don't being told what to do. If they believe in something, they'll stand by it no matter what. That can be a great quality when it comes to staying true to their values and not giving up on what matters to them. But it can also make it hard for them to adjust when things are not going as planned. So learning to be a little bit flexible can help a Leo grow even stronger. Because fire is all about expression and creativity, Leo thrives when they have something to pour their energy into. They need to be involved in things that excite them, whether it is creating a project, a leadership role, or just something that lets them shine. And when they are in their element, their energy is infectious. Their fire doesn't just burn for them, it lights up people around them. And that's what makes Leo fixed fire sign so powerful. Not just about keeping themselves going, it's about inspiring others to step up, take action, and own their own confidence. Well, as you can see, the element and the mode of Leo really just embody what it's all about. And if you know a Leo, or perhaps are one, drop me a line below and let me know how this energy is playing out in your life. So let's talk about Leo's glyph and symbol, because they both tell us a lot about the sign and the energy of Leo. The glyph for Leo looks like a curved line with a small loop at the end. Some say that it represents the lion's tail, while others see it as a mane of a lion, flowing with power and pride. Either way, it perfectly captures the bold and expressive nature of Leo. The lion itself is one of the most well-known symbol in astrology, and for very good reason. Leo carries the same strength and confidence and presence. Think about how a lion moves. It doesn't rush or try too hard to prove itself. It simply exists in its power, knowing exactly what it's capable of. And that's Leo energy. It's not arrogant or needing to dominate. It's all about having inner confidence that naturally draws people in. Leos don't demand attention. They just have a way of standing out, even without trying. The lion is a symbol of protection and loyalty in the wild. Lions protect their pride, their family, and their territory, and things that matter to them most. Leo energy works exactly the same way. They are fiercely protective over the people they love, and they take pride in being someone they can count on. They have a strong sense of duty to their inner circle and won't hesitate to stand up for those who they care about. But the lion isn't just about power, it's also about courage and heart. In many ancient cultures, lions were seen as symbols of royalty, nobility, and strength, and Leo embodies all of that spirit. They have a natural ability to lead, not by force, but by being an example for confidence and self-expression. So when a Leo fully embraces who they inspire others to do exactly the same. So when you see the Leo glyph, think about what it represents. It's more than just a shape. It's a reminder of courage, authenticity, and the power to be yourself. And that's a true essence of Leo. And that's what makes the sign so special. So wow, isn't that incredible? Even the glyph just represents everything that Leo is. So if you're a Leo or know of a Leo, comment below and let me know how this energy plays out in your life. So now we get to the most exciting part where we discuss the Leo sign through all 12 of the zodiac houses. And just remember, like I said in the beginning of the video, even if you don't have any personal placements in Leo, you still have this energy operating in one of the 12 houses of your zodiac, and therefore you are a Leo in some part of your life. So just a reminder that if you enjoy these type of videos, please like and subscribe below, and I'd love to see you here again. So Leo in the first house. The first house is all about self-identity, physical appearance, and how we present ourselves to the world. It's the most personal house in the chart, and it shapes how others perceive us and how we carry ourselves through this world. It also influences our overall approach to life and our level of confidence. So with Leo in the first house, confidence and self-expression take center stage. People with this placement have a natural way of standing out, whether it's through their physical presence, charisma, or maybe just the way that they carry themselves. So even if they are an introverted person, there's something unmistakably noticeable about them, and they radiate warmth and energy and a strong sense of self. Their personal style is often bold and very expressive. They may enjoy wearing clothes that make a statement, or love being well-groomed, or even carry themselves in a way that commands attention. Their presence alone makes an impact, and they often take pride in how they present themselves to others. So Leo's influence here also gives them natural leadership qualities. People tend to look at them for direction, even if they're not actually the one taking charge. So they're the kind of person who walks in a room and instantly sets the tone, whether they realize it or not. One of its ways is to show up through a love of personal branding and individuality. They want to be recognized for who they are, and they're not afraid to stand out. Another example is someone who naturally is a leader in social situations, whether it's in their friend groups, at work, or even in an environment where confidence is needed. The first house is where we shape our identity, and with Leo here, that identity is meant to shine. So this is an incredibly powerful place for Leo to be in the first house. So if you have Leo in the first house or know of someone with Leo in the first house, let me know below how this energy comes through in your. So Leo in the second house. So the second house is the house of money, self-worth, and personal values. It represents how we earn and manage finances, our relationship with material possessions, and how we define our own personal sense of security. This is the house also connected to self-esteem and how we value ourselves. So with Leo in the second house, there's a strong connection between self-worth and financial success. People with this placement often feel their best when they're earning money in a way that feels meaningful and aligned with their own talents and personal values. They don't want to work for the sake of making money. They want to feel proud about what they do and even how they earn it. This placement often brings a love for quality and luxury, and they enjoy treating themselves to it, whether it's nice clothes, beautiful home decor, or a memorable experience. They believe money is meant to be enjoyed. But they're definitely not reckless spenders. They invest in things that make them feel valued and, of course, accomplished. One way this can show up is someone who turns a creative talent into a source of income. They might be an artist, an entrepreneur, or a performer that monetizes their own passion. Another perfect example is someone that works hard and enjoys their success, and they treat themselves to high quality experiences and items that reflect their personal achievements. So with Leo in the second house, financial stability isn't just about security. It's about creating the life they feel proud. Wow, so this is a very favorable placement for Leo. And if you have Leo in the second, or know of someone with Leo in the second, write me a line below and let me know how it's going in your life. So Leo in the third. The third house rules communication, learning, and daily interaction. It represents how we express our thoughts, how we learn new information, and how we connect with our immediate environment, including siblings and neighbors. So with Leo in the third house, communication is bold, expressive, and engaging. These people just don't share ideas, they tell stories, and they captivate their audience and make even the ordinary conversation feel exciting. They have a natural way with words, and they often enjoy being the center of attention when they're speaking. There's also a big and enthusiastic energy when it comes to learning. They don't just absorb information, they want to understand it in a way that makes sense to them and even excites them. They might love discussing their ideas with others, bringing drama and passion into everyday conversations. They tend to be natural hype people, so they know how to lift people up, giving them great compliments and making them know how to feel special. They're the ones sending long, encouraging text or making their friends feel like they can do absolutely anything. One way this can show up is someone who thrives in public speaking or acting or even media. They love performing in some way. Another example is someone who naturally entertains their friends or family with their storytelling abilities, making even the most mundane events sound exciting. So with Leo in the third house, communication is a form of art. These individuals bring creativity and enthusiasm to absolutely everything that they say. So Leo in the third, how vibrant is that? I mean, so expressive with their words and their actions. Wow, lucky placement. Anyway, if you have Leo in the third or know of anyone with Leo in the third, comment below and let me know how it's playing out in your life. So Leo in the fourth house. The fourth house rules home, family, and emotional foundations. It represents our private life, our relationship with our parents, and the kind of home environment we create for ourselves. It's also deeply tied to our sense of security and belonging. So with Leo in the fourth house, home is definitely not just a place where you live. People with this placement love creating spaces that feel warm and inviting, and even expressive, so they can fold their personality with the place and it can just shine. They often take pride in their home and enjoy decorating in a way that reflects their inner individuality. There is also a strong connection to family and legacy. These individuals take the role of their family very seriously and often have a deep sense of responsibility to bring everyone together, uplift, and protect their loved ones. They may be the ones planning family events, making sure traditions are upheld, or simply being the person that others turn to for emotional support. They bring big heart and strong presence into their home life, whether that's through hosting gatherings, decorating boldly, or ensuring that their family feels valued. Their home is an extension of their absolute identity and they make it shine. This could also manifest through a beautifully decorated home that stands out, whether it's through bold colors, statements, furniture, or unique and artistic touches. Another example is someone who naturally becomes the emotional rock of their family, always providing support, encouragement, and love. So, with Leo in the fourth house, home is a place of warmth, creativity, and deep emotional connection. Wow, so this is such a warm place for Leo to be in the fourth house. So, if you have Leo in the fourth house or know of someone who has Leo in the fourth house, drop me a line below and let me know how it's going. So, Leo in the fifth house. The fifth house is the house of joy, creativity, and romance, and of course, personal expression, and where we play, where we fall in love, and where we create just for the sake of it. It's the house that governs hobbies, entertainment, and even children. It's all about the things that bring us happiness and make us excited. So with Leo in the fifth house, life is meant to be enjoyed, celebrated, and expressed boldly. People with this placement have a strong need to create and to be seen, whether it's through performing, making art, writing, or simply sharing their unique personality with the world. They don't just participate in life, they put their heart and soul into it, wanting to make every experience memorable and meaningful. They often have a magnetic presence in social settings, naturally drawing in attention with their enthusiasm and charm. There's almost something childlike and playful about them, no matter their age. They approach life with curiosity and a sense of absolute adventure. They know how to have fun and to make others feel included, whether it's through storytelling, music, or just a lively energy. Love and romance are also big themes here. These individuals tend to fall in love in a grand way, loving the excitement of a romance. They enjoy big and passionate gestures, playful flirting, and relationships that feel like they are out of a movie. Even if they are in a long-term relationship, they'll always bring an element of fun and excitement, keeping the spark alive. So one way this can show up is someone who thrives on the performing arts, whether they're an actor, musician, or social media creator. They create and express themselves in big ways in whatever mediums they can. Another example is someone who brings their love for creativity into parenting, encouraging their children to play, create, and express themselves fully. So, with Leo in the fifth house, life is bold and meant to be bold and expressive and full of joy. They shine their brightest when they allow themselves to fully embrace their passion and absolute creativity. So this is really an incredible placement for Leo, where Leo can really shine and put their all into a specific house. So if you're lucky enough to have Leo in the fifth or know someone with Leo in the fifth, comment below and let me know how this plays out in your life. So Leo in the sixth house. The sixth house is the house of daily work, health routines, and service. It's all about the practical side to life, our habits, our responsibilities, and the way that we take care of our bodies and work. This is the house that also rules co-workers' schedules and the way we structure our everyday lives. So with Leo in the sixth house, there's a strong desire to feel important and recognized daily. So these individuals approach life and their work with passion and dedication, often taking pride in being excellent in what they do. They don't just show up, they put 100% into everything that they do, whether it's in their job, a personal project, or even just organizing their own everyday life. They also tend to be best in roles that allow them to be seen and even appreciated. So a dull, repetitive job with no room for self-expression definitely will not work for them. They need something creative, something leadership-driven, or something that allows them to stand out in a specific way. These people can often be the go-to person in the workplace, the one that people go to boost their morale and give them a pep in their step in their everyday life. Health and fitness can also be an enormous focus for them. Leo energy is an active and expressive energy, so they might love working out in ways that feel exciting, perhaps dancing, sports, anything that makes them feel strong and energized. And because of their fixed energy, they're also likely to be consistent with their health routines, as they see their body as something to take care of and to put pride in. One way this could show up is someone who turns their job into a passion project, refusing to settle for anything boring or uninspiring. Another example is someone who becomes a fitness leader in their community, inspiring others through their dedication to health and well-being. So with Leo in the sixth house, daily life is about finding meaning, passion, and creativity, even in the smallest tasks. Work isn't just about making a living, it's about making an impact. So this is an incredible placement for Leo in the sixth house. Since the sixth house is generally not the most exciting house in the whole of the zodiac, it's amazing that Leo can bring some vibrancy and excitement to this area. So if you have Leo in the sixth house or know of someone with Leo in the sixth house, drop me a line and let me know how it's going. So Leo in the seventh house. The seventh house is all about relationships, partners, and how we connect with others on a deep one-on-one level. It rules both romantic relationships and business partnerships, showing the kind of energy we bring into one-on-one connections. So with Leo in the seventh house, relationships are big, passionate, and full of energy. These individuals don't just want a quiet, simple love story. They want something grand and exciting and absolutely unforgettable. They tend to attract strong and confident partners, people who match their energy and love them in a way that feels special and significant. So in relationships, they love being admired and appreciated. They thrive when they feel that they are cherished, adored, and celebrated by their partner. They naturally bring warmth and generosity into their relationships, often making their loved ones feel like they are the most important person in the world. They tend to be very loyal and committed, valuing relationships that feel like true partnerships. They want a connection where both people support and uplift each other, and they're often the happiest when they're with someone who brings out their best selves. One way this shows up is through someone who loves romantic gestures, going all out with gifts, dates, and surprises to show their love. Another example is someone who thrives in leadership-based partnerships, such as owning a business with a significant other or taking on a role in a professional collaboration. With Leo in the seventh house, relationships are all about connection, admiration, and mutual respect. These people bring warmth and passion into every single partnership that they form. Well, that is an incredible placement for Leo to shine in the seventh house. So if you have Leo in the seventh house or know of someone with Leo in the seventh house, drop me a line below and let me know how this energy plays out in your life. So Leo in the eighth house. The eighth house is one of the most intense houses in astrology. It rules transformation, deep emotional connection, shared finances, inheritances, and anything that require us to go through a personal evolution. It's also tied to power, control, and psychological depth. So with Leo in the eighth, personal transformation is bold, dramatic, and life-changing. These individuals go through big shifts in life, often reinventing themselves multiple times. They don't fear change. In fact, they often embrace it with strength and confidence. They also have a deep presence and a strong intuition, making them absolutely magnetic to people around them. So they may have a natural ability to see through people, understanding their deeper motivations and emotions. They bring intensity and passion into their relationship, wanting deep and meaningful bonds rather than surface level connections. And financially, they tend to do well whether they work with others' resources. This could mean inheritances, investments, or business partnerships. They tend to know how to handle their power and responsibility, making them natural leaders in financial matters. So, one way this could show up is someone who goes through intense personal transformations. They reinvent their career, identity, or life multiple times. Another example is someone who works with shared wealth, such as a financial advisor, investment manager, or someone who benefits from inherited wealth. So, with Leo in the eighth house, transformation is about embracing power fearlessly, evolving and owning one's depth and intensity. So, wow, what an intense placement for Leo in the eighth. So, if you have Leo in the eighth or know of someone with Leo in the eighth, drop me a line below and let me know how it plays out in your life. So, Leo in the ninth house. The ninth house is the house of expansion, higher learning, travel, and personal philosophy. It governs long distance journeys, both physical and intellectual, and represents how we seek meaning in our lives. This house is all about seeing the bigger picture and finding purpose through exploration, whether that is through travel, education, or even spiritual growth. So, with Leo in the ninth house, life is all about exploring, learning, and expanding in bold and exciting ways. These individuals have a natural thirst for adventure and an energetic approach to discovering new places, ideas, and cultures. They are not people with small thinking. They dream big and believe in themselves and pursue knowledge with enthusiasm and absolute confidence. So, whether they're traveling, studying, or developing their own philosophies, they want their experiences to feel meaningful and absolutely impactful. They often have strong opinions and beliefs, and they love sharing what they've learned with others. So, they aren't just students of life, they are the teachers, mentors, and storytellers eager to pass on their knowledge that excites and inspires people. Their passion makes them natural leaders in education, publishing, or anything related to share ideas on a big scale. So, one way this could show up is someone who loves to travel the world, immersing themselves in different cultures, experiences, and bringing back wisdom that shapes their life's perspective. Another possible example is someone who teaches or writes with passion, inspiring others to think big and believe in their own potential. So, with Leo in the ninth house, life is about seeking adventure, embracing wisdom, and constantly sharing one's personal truth with the world. So, what an absolutely exciting placement for Leo to be. So, if you have Leo in the ninth or know of someone with Leo in the ninth, write a comment below and let me know how this energy plays out in your life. So, Leo in the 10th house. The 10th house is all about career, public image, and reputation. It represents how we present ourselves to the world on a professional basis, our ambitions, and the legacy that we want to leave behind. This is the house of success, achievement, and how we gain recognition in society. So, with Leo in the 10th house, there is a strong drive to succeed and to be recognized, making a lasting impact. So, these individuals just don't work for the sake of it. They want to be seen, respected, and celebrated for their many talents. They are ambitious, confident, and naturally drawn to leadership positions where they can shine. They often gravitate towards career that allows them to express their creativity and their charisma. So whether that's in entertainment, business, politics, or entrepreneurship, they want to be at the top of their field and known for their expertise, vision, and presence. There's a strong desire to be the best at what they do, and they often work tirelessly to achieve that. So one of the ways that this could manifest is someone who climbs the corporate ladder, becoming a CEO, manager, or a well-respected professional in their specific industry. Another example is someone who pursues a public-facing career in entertainment, media, politics, using their presence to captivate and inspire people. So with Leo in the 10th house, career and reputation are about building something meaningful, taking pride in their accomplishment, and being a leader in one's chosen profession. So Leo just embodies the 10th house just perfectly and absolutely naturally. So if you have Leo in the 10th or know of anyone that had Leo in the 10th, drop me a line below and let me know how it plays out in your life. So Leo in the 11th house. The 11th house rules friendships, social networks, and community involvement. It represents the groups we belong to, our ideals for the future, and how we contribute to something that is bigger than ourselves. This is the house that also connects to innovation, technology, and humanitarian efforts. So with Leo in the 11th house, social life is big, exciting, and full of dynamic connections. These individuals are so magnetic in group settings, often becoming the heart of their social circles. They bring warmth, energy, and enthusiasm to friendships, and people naturally gravitate towards them. They absolutely love being surrounded by like-minded, ambitious, and creative individuals. They thrive when they are part of a group that shares their passions and ideals. They're often the leader or the entertainer in their groups, ensuring that every gathering feels absolutely special. They also have big dreams for their future, often wanting to create something that leaves their mark on the world, whether that's through social movements, creative projects, or community leadership. They want to inspire and uplift people on a large scale. One way this shows up is someone who creates a large influential social network, connecting people and bringing communities together. Another example is someone who leads participants in a movement that aligns with their values, inspiring others to take action. So with Leo in the 11th house, friendship and social involvement are about building strong connections, leading with the heart, and leaving a positive impact on the collective. So this is a very, very prominent placement for any Leos. So if you have Leo in the 11th house or know of someone that has Leo in the 11th house, drop me a line below and let me know how this plays out in your life. So Leo in the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of the subconscious, spirituality, dreams, and hidden aspects of life. It represents our inner world, intuition, and the parts of ourselves that are less visible to others. This is the house that is deeply connected to introspection, solitude, and healing. So with Leo in the 12th house, there's a quiet but powerful presence. These individuals have a deep inner life, but it's often something they express more in private than publicly. So unlike Leo in the 1st or 10th house, which shines in an external way, this placement is a little bit more reserved, and they tend to shine in more private ways and perhaps even behind the scene. They might feel most comfortable expressing themselves in solitude or in deeply personal ways, as through writing, spiritual practice, or working in roles that allow them to help others in need without creating the spotlight on themselves. They have a strong sense of purpose, but it's something that they keep to themselves until they're fully ready to share it with others. This placement also gives strong intuition and deep emotional understanding. They often have a profound insight into the human nature, and they can be drawn to spirituality, healing works, or creative fields that tap into the unseen parts of life. One way this could manifest is someone who works behind the scenes in a creative or leadership role, guiding others without seeking personal recognition. Another example is someone who develops a deep spiritual practice, using their wisdom to help others in ways that feel deeply meaningful and healing. So with Leo in the 12th house, expression is about tapping into inner strength, embracing quiet confidence, and allowing creativity and intuition to shine in more subtle but powerful ways. So what a powerful placement for Leo. So if you have Leo in the 12th house, know of anyone that has Leo in the 12th house, drop me a line below. Let me know how it plays out in your life. So wrapping up this powerful Leo episode, we explored everything about Leo, from its ruling planet, the sun, to its bold and creative personality, its modality and element, the meaning behind the Leo glyph, and how the energy of Leos comes across in different ways of life. Leo is a sign of confidence, leadership, and self-expression. As a fixed fire sign, it carries a unique blend of passion, determination, and consistency. It's not just about taking action, it's about sticking with what matters most and seeing it through. Leo teaches us the power of owning who we are and shining in an unapologetic way. The sun, Leo's ruler, represents vitality, identity, and purpose. It fuels Leo's natural charisma, warmth, and presence, giving the sign an innate ability to shine in a room and inspire others. Just like the sun at the center of the solar system, Leo energy is about being the source of brightness, confidence, and motivation, not just for themselves, but for everyone around them. Leo's personality is absolutely magnetic and expressive, and at its best, it encourages authenticity, creativity, and a strong sense of self. So what a magnificent sign, truly magnetic and bold. So just a reminder that if you like this video and would like to see more on a monthly or weekly basis, press the subscribe button below, and I'd love to see you again. Till next time.